Northfield wood in Suffolk dates back to the 1600s, making it over 400 years old. The Woodland Trust and a group of volunteers have been working for the last 20 years to restore what had become a conifer plantation with the Forestry Commission into something approaching an ancient woodland.
The native ancient woods have been likened to the rainforests of abroad. The amount of wildlife, from birds to flora to insects to butterflies, there's just so much you can find in an ancient woodland. So much of ancient woodland has been lost over the last 50 years. What's left is just so important to everybody. My volunteers are fantastic. I've got a group in total of 10. I get 5 of them that come regularly, and they're just amazing. It's lovely to be able to rely on a team, and we do so much work.
My working day in here is mainly winter time. We work October to March. I love coming up here on a frosty, sunny, blue sky winter day. We start the fires and we get working, drop a few trees, have a break, you know, have a pot of tea.
We're restoring the wood back to being an ancient woodland. It's an ancient coppice that was planted with conifers by the Forestry Commission back in the 50s and 60s. And for the last 23 years we've been coming in, slowly removing some of the conifers and trying to get it back to its original condition.
This tree was a 40-footer when it stood, from wedging, cutting the back, dropping it, snedding it up, which is taking all the side branches off, and then logging up 6-foot lengths, all onto the fire.
"23 years ago, there was a conifer every 6 feet in this part of the wood, and as you can see now, not a conifer to be seen, fully restored. Nice to walk through here when the conifers just dominated, but you could see the potential, you know, the big oaks poking through, and and now the wildlife in here is just superb. When we start on the air, underneath the conifers, there's just brown ground. Very little grows, and as we open up the light, over the next 5-6 years, the greenery comes back, the wildflowers come back, and it's just amazing how nature will restore itself.
It's in my interest as a rambling man to keep the woodland open and walkable for everybody else.
It's a very good counter for the sort of concrete environment that we make around ourselves.
It's just so beautiful. It's absolutely incredible.
This is my local part of Britain, which I love. I love trees because they're wonderful. They're wonderful, beautiful. And this particular wood, for instance, is 500+ years old. So I feel that I'm adding to history that will be here long after I've gone.
Walking through a woodland, you get out of yourself. You can be miles from anywhere, and yet you can be quite near to where civilization is. But out here, it's just glorious to walk.
It's just a place where you can get together with your own thoughts.
Alarmingly, we only have 4% of ancient woodland left in the UK. So if you want to do something about this, then check out the campaigns on the Woodland Trust website.
If we lost the ancient woodland that we've got, then we lose just so much of this country. We're all about heritage and what's there.
If there was no ancient wood left, I'd have to cry, because it's, it's a part of the landscape that you can see all around us.
And once that woodland is lost, it's gone forever.